Hello everyone, my name is Noah Raven and welcome to the Xander Zone. In today's episode, we will be discussing whose suit this is we see at FNAF Sister Location. We will first cover the candidates and how they work, then the issues with them, and then my list of the most likely animatronics to be this suit. Now before we get into this video, I'm currently recovering still from being sick, so sorry if I sound a little icky still. I'm doing my best, but we also have a goal of 500 subs by the end of the year, so if you enjoy this video, hit that like and subscribe button. Share this video with friends and family as every bit helps, and comment down below your theories or your thoughts about this video and you could appear in my next video. Otherwise, let's get right into this video. Okay, so I'm going to take candidates that I've seen be brought up and also bring in some of my own. First, let me get into the criteria for this suit. We know the suit is old, a Springlock, could barely fit a human, and wasn't used for its intended purpose. Now that's out of the way, let me get into the list and why they have been brought up. I want to go over first the ones that fit the categories the best, so this doesn't turn into one big repeated message with different animatronics. So, the ones that fit the description of the suit are the Marionette, Ella, Circus Baby, Eleanor, and Mini Rena. Mini Rena and Eleanor are my ideas for this personally. However, the candidates I just mentioned all fit the description in terms of their face shapes and that they would barely fit a human in them if they were Springlocks, which is the main reason I see people bring these ones up. However, Circus Baby has one interesting detail with her. She would be a brown-haired version, as the one we see in the extras in FNAF Sister Location. Now let's get into other ideas and why people think they are possible for this. First, there's a Funtime Fredbear suit. The reason for this is that Yendo exists, so odds are a shell for Funtime Fredbear could have been made. Secondly, we know Fredbear has been a Springlock in the past. Next in line is the circus animatronics from this line of concepts. The reason for this is that they'd be old, have these cracks in them, and somewhat match the look of the suit. Though, there's a specific one we haven't seen that I see people talk about a lot. This is a pig patch suit, and this one is interesting. First, the reason why people think this is because the Faster Frights books, there's an old pig suit named Rosie Porkchop. That was an old Springlock suit with voice mimicking capabilities and a storage tank, which would fit the description of Sister Location animatronics perfectly. And there's also this in FNAF Security Breach, which is art on a machine you can find in-game with the Funtime animatronics and weirdly a pig for some reason. So, could this be saying Pig Patch was this animatronic? Now, I want to throw this into the ring, which is a glitch trap like suit. Now think about it, it would have big eyes and a big smile, which is a Springlock suit. It could fit here, however there isn't much evidence for it other than that. Lastly, it could just be an animatronic we have no clue of and have never seen. However, I will not be covering that possibility as I can't prove it any more than you can disprove it and vice versa. So those are our candidates, but what are the issues with them? Okay, so let's get to the list of issues with each candidate, but what I'm going to do is state an issue and say who has this issue. Otherwise, this session would be a lot of repeating myself with just different possibilities. First, there's those that aren't a Springlock that we know of. This would be a glitch trap suit, Circus Baby, the circus suits, the Marionette, and Eleanor. However, this doesn't rule anyone out as this could be a version of these suits we haven't seen before. The next issue is barely fitting someone. This honestly is just an everyone issue except for a Mini Rena and Marionette suit as they would be very skinny. Though Springlocks could be very tight, and considering a lot of the suits in the Funtime line are skinnier, they could all fit in their Funtime versions if they exist. Now, none of these suits that it could be we know its history, so we don't know as Fredbear would make the most sense lore-wise. I don't think it would be that as it's a completely new suit we don't know of. So let's just get into the looks. I first want to say that Glitch Trap, the Marionette, and the Mini Renas are amazing facial fits for this, as they have circular eyes and that wide grinning mouth, which would work. I honestly always wondered if the Mini Rena was an idea for the Marionette, and this suit is the first Marionette suit. That would be really insane lore. Next, there's Golden Freddy or Fredbear. These could work as William loved Fredbears, and Yendo exists, which shows that odds are a Funtime Fredbear was planned. However, I want to mention this, as his face does almost work. Every time we have been in a Freddy suit, we can see the nose or snout of the suit through the eyes, which in this we can't. So either this is a highly unique Freddy design, or we just can't be a Funtime Fredbear. The rest of these suits either we have never seen before, or their eyes or mouths work, but the opposite doesn't, which brings that issue. So you're probably wondering what my choice is. Well, I'm actually going to instead give a list of the most likely candidates. Okay, so my first most likely candidate, well, I don't have a number 1 or a number 2. I just have what I think is most likely, so here are the most likely ones and why. Most likely ones are Ella, Eleanor, a brown-haired baby, the marionette, Mini-Rena, and a circus version of Pig Patch. Here's the reasons for each of them. First, Ella was recently shown as a Springlock suit in the FNAF movie, and as this isn't the game universe, it can still apply things for the game universe. So, to me, this means that there's a chance there's an old Springlock suit of Ella that exists in the game universe. Plus, she's pretty small too, just enough to fit a person. Secondly, there's Eleanor. The reason I say her is because she could shapeshift. That's the whole reason. Though, I don't like that reason. If Eleanor exists in the game universe, she's a good candidate just because of that. The brown-haired baby is a candidate as she has the eyes and mouth to fit this, and we have seen her in-game, though it's only through the extras in Sister Location, which may or may not be canon to my knowledge. Then there's a circus Pig Patch. The reason I put him in here is because he fits the role perfectly with having a wider mouth, big eyes, though I don't think he'd barely fit a human. Also, he was paired with the Fun Times on their arcade machine in FNAF Security Breach, which was interesting to me. Then there's the marionette and Mini-Renas. They work as the marionette Springlock could have been originally planned to be used to unalive Charlotte, as the marionette would have been a friendly face to deceive Charlotte, which means it would have been used for its intended purpose, which is that. It matches the circus baby theme, and the marionette has the perfect face shape and size for the suit. The Mini-Rena's face and size as a human suit would also work too for this. Though, now I want to say my most likely pick, and I want to say it's a tie between the marionette, Pig Patch, and Ella. They all seem highly likely with decently high lore implications. Okay, so I'd give this theory an 8 or 9 out of 10. It's a really good theory slash review. It's not really like a full-fledged theory. It's more reviewing what everyone thinks as well as throwing some of our own ideas in there. So, with what we have, I'd say this is a pretty good theory slash review, and you also have to think this is really hard to really come to a conclusion with, considering we don't really even know the color scheme of the character. Now, we can assume it's like a white and pink or something like that, like the Fun Times, but we can't say for sure because we don't see the outside of the suit. So, just with the theory as a whole, I'd say it's good for what we have. But let me know what you think in the comments down below, and well, I'm just going to get right into the outro. Okay, so this video was honestly a lot of fun for me to make. It's kind of more of like a theory slash review, and I thought it was really cool to kind of make, like, go over other people's theories as well as throw my own ideas in there. And I kind of want to do more of that, so let me know if you would like kind of like maybe like a theory slash theory review kind of series. It'll still be under the theory category, but it'll also kind of review other people's theories. I think it would be a lot of fun, but yeah, I just quickly want to go over what's going on with the future of the channel. We're going to be doing a lot of original FNAF games. So we're going to be doing like FNAF 1, FNAF 3, FNAF Sister Location. We're going to be bringing more Poppy playtime to the channel. It's going to be a lot of fun. So if you are excited for that, please do hit that like and subscribe button, as we do have a goal of 500 subs by the end of the year. Also, comment down below your theories, your thoughts on what's going to be happening with the future of the channel, or just anything you could appear in my next video. Share this video with your friends and families. Every single bit helps. And as always, stay safe. Have a great day. I'll see you all in the next video or live stream. And peace out.